Today we're going to be looking at the easiest trading strategy I've ever made for TradingView. So let's get straight to it. Hey traders, I hope you're going extremely well. My name is David and welcome to my channel where I go through trading strategies that I find on YouTube and on the web, and I use code to debunk the bad ones and find the good ones. Today we're going to be looking at a simple trading strategy. It's probably, I guess, for beginners as it is so simple. There's only 3 indicators involved, and that's even including the optimization. So I guess the best idea is to get straight over to my computer. Let's have a look at this trading strategy. It's going to be on a 30-minute time frame on BTC USDT on ByBit, and you'll be able to follow through all of the rules one by one. But before I go any further, I'd like to say thank you to Binance that have decided to sponsor this video today. I'm going to be starting adding all of my trading strategies or my setups that I use day to day to Binance as part of a new way of getting into the Discord. You'll be able to add my signals and my strategies to your Binance dashboard. The links to that are also down in the description. Okay, let's get over to the computer and let's start building this trading strategy. Okay, first of all, here we are on TradingView, which is the platform that I use for trading myself. If you want to do this for free, I will completely go through all of the rules so you can trade this trading strategy for free. The idea is for me to be able to backtest this with code and connect it to bots. If you're interested in adding bots, etc., you can find all the links to Patreon down in the description. Let's go through the rules first of all for free. So today we're going to be using 3 indicators. Like I said, there's a 4th one for the take profit and stop loss, but for the entries, we're looking for 3 indicators today. We're going to be using the Bollinger bands. So if we go over here and type BB here, you'll be able to find the Bollinger bands very, very quickly. I've got a lot more indicators than most people because of the number that I've coded. But you'll be able to find the Bollinger bands here just by clicking that. That's going to add your blue lines and the yellow line here onto the chart with the candles. I'm going to then add the RSI. So the RSI is the relative strength index. It's going to be in the technicals here, and you'll be able to find it here. The TradingView made an update about 6 months ago with it adding this MA, which I'll go through in a minute, which is quite good and works out very well. And then we're going to be adding the volume flow, and that's this one here by Lazy Bear. You'll be able to find it here. It's just this one here, the volume flow indicator by Lazy Bear, which adds this green and orange lines down here. Right, for my setup, what I've done is I have left the Bollinger bands exactly as they are. The only thing I've changed is made them a little bit thicker so we can see them here on YouTube. You don't have to do that, but I have done it for YouTube itself. To do it, if you want, you have to go onto style up here. You go here and you can change the length, the width of the lines. Like I said, that's just for YouTube because it's helping us to be able to see on these black backgrounds that we can't see very well. But you don't have to change the sizes, just leave them as is. Right, okay, and then we have the RSI. The RSI, I'm going to be changing some of the things here. I have made these a bit thicker as well here by just changing the settings in styles. We're actually going to change the RSI length to 7. That gave me more entries, leaving the source to close. I'm going to be changing the MA to VWMA, which is the volume weighted moving average, leaving the length of that to 14. I'm going to go back over to style here. We have actually changed one thing. I've removed, well, 3 things as a matter of fact. I've removed the middle band because I don't use it at all. I'm going to be adding the upper band to 60 and the lower band to 40 because as we're coming up above that lower band and upper band, we're actually going to be using these bands in a slightly different way to normal. We're not looking for an oversold and an overbought situation. We're actually going to be looking for kind of like the 50 line, but we're going to look for something that's slightly more confirmed. As we're going over the 60 line, we're going to be buying into the overextended period, and then when we're going below the 40 area, we're actually looking to sell the overextended, well, the oversold area as it goes down further and extends even further below. Okay, so I hope that's good with everybody. We're going to continue now. I'm going to go over. We're going to move the middle band, like I said, and press OK. With the volume flow indicator here, we're actually just going to change the size of these so that we can see them a bit better again. Change them to that so that we can see this one over here. It just makes things a little bit easier for us. Now this indicator we will use exactly as is. When above the 0, we're looking for longs. When below 0, we're looking for shorts. When we're looking for a short, the orange has to be above the green. When we're looking for a long, the green has to be above the orange. So as you can see, pretty simple. Let's have a look at the rules for an entry. Okay, So the idea is when price breaks below the lower band, we're looking for shorts. When it breaks above the upper band, we're looking for longs. We're expecting price to be below this white channel here, which is the 40, and above the 60 if we're looking for longs. Then we go down to our final indicator, which is going to be our confirmation indicator. We're looking for price to be below 0 and orange above the green for looking for shorts. If we're looking for longs, we're looking for green to be above orange, and we're looking to be above this 0 line here. Right, let's get very quickly to our first entry. As you can see here, we have broken below the band here, so this could be potentially where our first entry is. We're looking to be below our white channel here, which is perfect on the RSI. One thing I didn't mention is that we need to be below this yellow band for shorts and above it for longs, which is absolutely perfect for this entry. We're going to be looking at the final indicator here, which is the volume flow. We're going to be able to get in our entry just here. We're going to be looking to make sure everything's fine. It seems to be there. This is where the final indicator comes in. We add our ATR by TH, which is one of my favorite indicators that I use quite often. I'm going to add that now. That's going to define our stop loss and take profits using the R2R ratio. So let's go. So to add the ATR bands, we get up the top here and we take ATR, and we can go to ATR bands. We can find this one here, which is by Alexander TH. I'm going to click that. That's already added to my actual chart. One thing I did change on there is the multiplier. I actually set to 3 like so, and that helps us to set our take profits and stop loss. So we've entered here. We're going to put our stop loss just here on this green line here, and we're looking for a risk to reward of 2, but as you can see, that one hit absolutely perfectly. Boom, just like that. So as you can see, that was a win. You can actually use the Bollinger Band yellow line for a trailing stop loss, but I'm going to be using that today. This is just my first entry anyway. Right, let's look for a long. Okay, as you can see here, this looks like a good entry. We are above the 0 line on the volume flow. We're breaking above on our RSI, and as you can see, we have broken the top band of the Bollinger Band. So I'm going to put this just here like this. Here we're going to set our stop loss to the ATR just like this, and then we're looking for a risk to reward of 2 as well. And boom, there you have another winning trade. So as you can see, it's pretty simple as a trading strategy. Hope it's going to work out in the backtesting results. I'm going to go away and code this now, and then I will be able to backtest on a long period. I'll be able to do some deep backtesting thanks to the new features in TradingView. After an incubation period, I'll be able to put this onto bots and able to trade this on a live market. So let's go. Right, here we are back at my computer. As you can see, I have finished coding this trading strategy. You can see the equity curve looks pretty good already. Let's go through all of the results. As you can see, it's breaking through the Bollinger Band, taking the perfect entries here. I've added quite a new load of features to the boilerplate, so you can actually test for even better strategy settings now. Things like DCA have been added to the boilerplate 5. The boilerplate is this thing here that's actually coded for TradingView, which you get access to if you're part of the Patreon members. The entries look pretty good. As you can see, there's a couple of great shorts there earning around 2% each, 1.5% each, which is absolutely brilliant. There's 4 wins in a row just there. Let's have a look at some of these stats. As you can see, we have a win rate of 66.67%. We have 11 max wins in a row, 4 maximum losses in a row, which is absolutely brilliant. Number of days without trades was 1,250, which is quite a lot, but can be good if you're looking for a trading strategy that isn't too often in the market, but still returning a good number. Total wins 50, total losses 25. Number of trades was 75, which really isn't a big enough pool for me to be able to decide whether or not it'll be something that I would trade on the live market. That's why I incubate my trading strategies for a couple of months before actually ever trading them on a real marketplace. Other than that, we have a profit factor of 2.5. Let me pull it up here. We've got lots of more information from TradingView here. We have all of the great ratios here. We have our max drawdown of 4.1 here, which is a calculation that was given to us by Kevin Davey. Kevin Davey is a part of our Discord. He comes in monthly. He's a champion trader, algo trader. He comes in and does talks about algo trading once a month inside of our Discord, which is absolutely brilliant. You can find out more information about Kevin Davey. There's more in the description below. Absolute pleasure to have him in the Discord with us, teaching us his 25 years of experience as an algo trader. So we have that. That's all great. That's all worked out perfectly. Let's have a look at some of the other statistics here as well. We have 540% return on investment with net profit, which is absolutely brilliant when you look at the buy to hold return, which is minus 40% there. So that's absolutely brilliant returns. 75 trades, like I said, a bit too small for me actually to decide whether it be something that I would be trading on a live market. I'm going to put this one in incubation for a little while to see whether or not I will actually use it. As you can see, the equity curve looks quite good. It has a bit of a dip here, but that can be expected on every trading strategy. Max drawdown is 39%, which is way too much for me personally. It could be used with leverage, so got to be careful with those kind of high max drawdowns. Got to keep it to, I try to keep it below 30% maximum for me on a challenge account, and when it's my bigger accounts, I try to keep it much lower than 20, depending on which account it is that I'm trading on. The first date of trading was the 1st April 2022, and as you can see, we have a sharp ratio of 0.68. I'd like to try and work that so it's a little bit higher. Sortionio ratio is only 2.8, which is slightly lower than what I would like. Let's go down here. We can also have a look at some of the other statistics, like the average win and loss. The average win was 2.6%. The average loss was 2.23. That's probably why those other statistics were a bit lower than what I was expecting or was hoping for. Whilst we're using the ATR, you can't really tell what they're going to be, the stop loss and take profits. You can also, in the David Tech strategies, change it to percentage and things like that. Recently, I added things like the DCA settings that you can find here. And I also added the dynamic leverage setup here, which has always been very, very good to me, and the dynamic positioning. You can find links to the dynamic positioning video above. It is one of the most powerful tools that I've ever built for TradingView, so it could help you to make much more profit if you use that in your trading strategy. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. A nice, easy trading strategy for Monday for you, easing you into the week. Don't forget, you can find all of the Patreon links and all of my TradingView strategies and the signals for Pionex down in the description. Take care, keep safe, keep coding. I'll see you on Friday, where I'll have another video and another trading strategy for you guys. Take care, keep safe, keep coding. Oh, I'll also be doing some shorts during the week explaining the smart money concepts and other things that I've been working on. Be like Baby AGI, Baby David AGI, which is something that works with ChatGPT. Look forward to sharing that with you. Take care, keep safe, keep coding, and trade like a boss. Bye bye.